pass across New England. The keeper of lights holds an important position here at Gillette Stadium. Sound in the fog. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between our visitors and the New England Patriots. On the away sideline, we're going to look at the ThunderBirds head coach. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. On the opposing sideline, that's head coach of the Patriots, Mike Vrabel. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And we're off from Foxborough. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Along the right sideline, there's space. The 30. He's at the 10. He will go. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Riley Patterson. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The self-scouting, the evaluating of yourself over the early part of this season, and make sure you capture what you want to do and what you have to do over the rest of the season.
Going now on first down. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Play fake, he'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
First down, Oklahoma City.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. They can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Now the first carry for King-Sean Judkins. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Offense is set, 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Thunderbirds finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Thunderbirds respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots send to Mario Douglas with the football once again. And the number of times he's been targeted has led to some serious results. He's currently top 5 in the NFL in receptions. To the air on 1st down, May. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 28-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that's good for a new set of downs.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling. Like a great boxer, you never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's a throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Looking in the air here. Escapes the pocket. Finds the in route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball. Here he is on 3rd and short. That's caught for the 1st. That's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up. It's telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Buying some time right. Makes the catch. He has the touchdown. The ThunderBirds parlay the interception into points. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the ThunderBirds take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And this drive, Brock, hopefully longer than that last one. They were only out there one play before they were picked off.
Now, kind of a good chance right now to see how risk-averse these guys are offensively. A lot of game left. They could give the passing game a little breather and start this one on the ground.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That goes for 32 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
On play action, May. Connects on the crosser. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. May off the play fake. Completed over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. Escapes a defender. Has some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots trim the lead to 1.
To put this first quarter in perspective a little bit, add a little context. You know what the single-season rushing touchdown record is? 28. 28 in 17 games. Well, LT did it in 16 back in the day, but he's got 2 already here in the first quarter.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Judkins to begin the drop. Dropped by the first guy he's met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Connecting on the slant. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. We're all knotted up at 14. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Back to throw. That one is complete to Fanning. And he's going to go out of bounds with close to enough for the first. But he is marked short, so it is 4th down and less than a yard. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. They'll go, Judkins. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on 4.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Sampson from the pistol. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. On the quick slant, it's Njoku. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
And an Oklahoma City 1st down. A gain of 15. And an Oklahoma City.
Throw here on 1st. As the hook up again to Njoku. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Thunderbirds take a 2nd quarter lead. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could go in underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. The Patriots running their offense out there. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Good throw completed by May. And they're gonna bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
All the left side. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This one to Williams out left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a New England first down.
First down. First and 10.
Again, it's May. Hits his tight end on the corner route. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead.
Every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Patterson on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game at 21. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Thunderbirds are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Working on first down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for an Oklahoma City first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete out to the right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Gillette after this. First down from the 42. Shotgun handoff here for Dunkins. And he'll pull his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second down pass play coming. Throw left side, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They get 19 on that pickup, and that gives them a first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Ready? It's now 2nd and 10.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Trying to work quickly now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Forced out to his right. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, well, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. To a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports
Our look
report.
around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. All right, Kate, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. And oh, it's the former Raider, Josh Jacobs. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And the former rushing champ has still got it, Jonathan Taylor. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Colts get the W by 2 touchdowns. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the running back for the visitors. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Bills find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. With that, a look at the rest of the action going on. Remember, bye weeks are in play, so the schedule a little lighter than it's been in weeks past. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. John Kitty's up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Hits his running back. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
We'll air it out on 3rd. Headed out right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Down, coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Head coach Mike Vrabel ready in the Patriots for their next series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 32. Going play action, May. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
They give now to Henderson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
That's the line he's going to run for it. And to the ground he goes, sliding to a stop well short here. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. This offense ready to get going again now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Offense to the line. Here we go. Off the play fake. He'll throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a 1st down.
Oklahoma City, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Judkins. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 3rd down.
3rd down and 7.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's bring 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left with 4th down here.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Looking to throw. He finds Njoku, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's an 8-yard gain. A great call there on 4th down. Keeps this drive moving. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Handoff now to Judkins. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Marte Mapu, the man on the tackle.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Well, his first real mistake. mistake. That's intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, ooh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one.
Greg Newsome on the coverage defensively.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. May off the play fake. Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
He's got it over the middle. And this one won't get there. It looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Now outruns their offense to take over. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Cut out left. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him 24 on that play. And they're going to have a first down now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dive play straight ahead. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
And an Oklahoma City first down.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's just a field goal game right now. Still a lot that can happen. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Thunderbirds make it a 9-point advantage. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one splits the uprights. And the Thunderbirds make it a 10-point ball game.
Patriots 21.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
First down throw for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball in left side. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Kyle Williams, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense for flying around and making the play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing again, it's May. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Short side option here. He's running left. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
On play action, here's May. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, one secret ingredient on these jet sweeps to take off like that, Kate, it's timing. We talk about timing and precision in the passing game, but it's the same thing on a jet sweep. You got to hand it off just at the right time to capture an edge like he just did.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
And the defense rings this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and
Here's May, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting at the 10. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. Throwing now on first down. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing on seconds. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Give. Here's Judkins. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Keeps a gain of 17 yards. First down, ThunderBirds.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another one for Judkins. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now we're on the counter. Oh, he lost the football. And that looks like it is Patriots football. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Here's New England, ready once again on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's May. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
3 yards to go.
He's back to throw. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots trail by a field goal. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the ThunderBirds make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
This offense getting all set for this series. They run out still in possession of a 3-point lead thanks to the efforts of their defense, Brock, and now a chance to run out this clock.
And you do not want to put your defense back on the field in a tough position and needing another stand to end it. You take control of it. You make sure that defense is rested and celebrating, and hopefully you can pull out that victory formation.
They're going to pass it here. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Judkins running between the tackles. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. He's keeping it, gonna get it forward. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start, it's all about how you finish.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Thunderbirds, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.
Richtung Reizberg.